chosen starts off where we are. I'm part of a CUNY Indigenous Sovereignty Collective. I'm an Indigenous rights activist. And I tell you that they are still here. They are still trying to come home. We talk about the kids here, but what about the kids from here? How are you going to help them get education? How are we going to provide housing for them? You know, they are the first people who suffered from this capitalist war that we're in. Thanks. Remember, I may or may not canvass for you after this.
We have to answer every question, like someone may or may not. You know, I think one thing that has frustrated me is the idea that by acknowledging that betrayal, we have then done the work of actually reckoning with it. If the entirety of our commitment to people who are native to this city, to this state, to this country is simply an acknowledgement, that is insufficient. And I have spoken often about the universal commitment that we have across the city, but it will also take a lens to understand what are the specific ways in which we have let people down. What are the specific ways in which we have refused to learn from our own history? And I will tell you with honesty that there is so much for me to learn, so many of us to learn about the ways we can actually meet that requirement. And I tell you this because oftentimes in politics, it's seen as if we have a theory of one great person who simply has all of the ideas and they're coming to deliver us into the future that we deserve. When I was speaking earlier and I went through freezing the rent, making buses fast and free, delivering universal childcare, the idea of making buses fast and free was not my idea. It was an idea that I had given to me in a meeting with another New Yorker who was passionate about transit, Alicia Singham Goodwin. When we were having meeting after meeting about our campaign to fix the MTA, we were soliciting people for advice of what do you think we should do. And I share this